Hi, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than This Celebrity? My name is Clint Combe, and now let's meet our contenders. First up, we have Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and Edward Cullen. Let's begin. There are three subjects: cryogenics, embalming, and trace of living versus the non-living. Two of the ways are to slow down decomposition. One is used currently for funerals, but the other is used for hope that one day we will be able to stop death. Which is which? Buzz in now. The answer.
The answer is cryogenics. It is used for hope in the future to bring back, and embalming is used for funerals, and right now to slow down decomposition.
Correct. 100 points for Katy Perry. Okay, next question. What is this picture showing? Lady Gaga.
That picture is what happens when they drain the body of all its liquid.
This picture is demonstrating what happens when they do arterial embalming. This is a step where they drain the body of all its blood and replace it with chemicals such as formaldehyde. This process is also a part of feature setting. This stops any liquid to move around and cause the body to smell or bulge up. When a body is just left out, gases may build up from the organs. The reason they use formaldehyde is because it will freeze the tissues that make up the organs. This will keep the body in the same state as when the person died.
Wow, correct. Okay, next question. Embalming is used for showing decomposition of the human body for funerals. What are the steps for embalming? Edward Cullen.
Well, first, there's a report filled out about the current state of the body. Then there's future setting. After that, there's arterial embalming, then cavity embalming, then finally post-embalming.
When embalming is taking place, there are 5 steps. The first one is a report is filled out about the current state of the body, like jewelry, bruises, etc. This is done because after the embalming process, the embalmer can make sure everything is covered and return all items back to the body's loved ones. Next is feature setting, like making sure the tissues stay in place for the viewing at the funeral. This is done by pumping chemicals like formaldehyde into the body to freeze the tissues. After that is arterial embalming, where chemicals are pumped into the body while the blood is being drained. This mixture of formaldehyde and other chemicals disinfects the body and stops it from growing bacteria. Then cavity embalming. Unlike arterial embalming, it targets what's inside the organs, like urine, gases, and other substances that would be left over after their arterial embalming. Finally, there is post-embalming, making the body look good on the outside, like hair and clothing. The family can choose what they want their loved ones to look like. They send over the clothing and the embalmer will dress the body. Sometimes the embalmer performs surgery on the face like plastic surgeons. They also sometimes have to do skin grafts and other things so the body will look good. This is a very important process with a brutal death because sometimes the body has to be so reformed. The embalmer has to be very skilled at his job.
Wow, that's exactly what happens. 100 points for Edward. Okay, next up, what kind of chemical is pumped into the body to freeze the tissues? Lady Gaga.
Formaldehyde is what is pumped in.
Correct. 100 points for Lady Gaga. Okay, next question. What is this a picture of?
Edward, that picture of the final process of embalming, post-embalming.
Let's go to the next question. Will the embalming process completely stop the decomposition of a body? Edward Cullen.
Embalming only slows down the process of decomposition. It stops bacteria from growing from the beginning at the funeral.
Correct. 100 points for you. Let's keep going. Next section is about cryogenics, which we said earlier is about stopping the decomposition by freezing to be able to one day bring them back to life. Okay, first question. What kind of machine is this? Edward Cullen.
That picture is of air transportable perfusion.
This is a machine that will cool the body to a temperature that oxygen is not needed to support life. It will also replace the blood inside the body with a preservation solution that lets organs operate in low temperatures and not need so much oxygen. Also, it will help keep them from freezing and forming ice crystals. It's called an air transportable perfusion, or ATP. It's used on the way to a cryogenics center so they can perform the preservation. It is also useful when a hospital is not allowing or supportive of the cryogenics procedure.
What does cryogenics mean? Buzz in now. Lady.
Cryonics is the practice of using heat to preserve the life of a person who can no longer be supported by an ordinary machine.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. Cryogenics means to preserve the life of persons by using the cold, not heat. Use 100 points. Next question. What is the main problem with freezing human bodies?
The main problem is that the cells in the body start to decompose after being frozen for over an hour. Oh, and we are able to better preserve brain tissue as it is frozen.
Correct. Next question. What is the point of freezing yourself? Edward Cullen.
One part of freezing yourself is in part donating your body to science, and the other for one day coming back to life.
The body does not decompose because bacteria is made that stops decomposition and makes new tissue.
Good job! You got that question wrong. Minus 100. The reason is, bacteria and enzymes are normally present when a body is decomposing. That's why hospitals are cold. Stop bacteria from growing and spreading. Next question. This section on the properties of living is versus non-living. What are 4 characteristics of living things? Wait.
The organism must have an organized cellular structure, be able to acquire energy, reproduce, and be able to adapt to its environment.
Correct. 100 points.
Oh, hey Amanda! How's it going today? Just filming this neighborhood. Hey, watch out for my bear there! Oh, wait. Amanda, what? Oh. Hey Amanda, I'm just, walking around looking for Jeffrey. Have you seen... Oh my gosh. Oh no. No, Jeffrey! Why?
If this happens to you, and buying another Jeffrey will not be the same, call 1-800-DECOMPOSITION. We know the steps.
Winner is Edward Cullen.